This lesson begins with an example from art of the importance of colorful images. The focus of the word study is vivid verbs. The teacher presents a picture book previously read for its content and engages students in an examination of strong verbs used by the author. Students are involved through physical actions and are encouraged to use their imaginations.
Today, boys and girls, we're going to reread a text that we read way last fall. The Recess Queen. Do you remember why we read it last fall? What were we investigating? What were we finding out about? Veronica?
Friendship.
Friendship. What we can learn about friendship from different texts. And what did we learn about friendship in this book?
Just one friend can make you happy.
Okay, yeah. Now we're going to look at it for a different reason today. We can go back into texts for different reasons. We went in the fall to explore friendship, and this time we're going to be looking at verbs again. And we want to look at vivid verbs. Who thinks they know what vivid means? I'm going to show you. Vivid means bright and colorful. Okay? Bright and colorful. So that they really make you think. They make you stop and look. They make you pay attention, don't they?
Yep.
Some verbs, they're just kind of all the same color and not very bright. You kind of would walk on by. Which one of these would you stop and look at, do you think? Matthew?
The first one?
The first one, because it's vivid, very bright, very colorful, and it grabs our attention. Now, boys and girls, we want to look today, we have some verbs that just don't grab our attention. And we have other verbs that really connect with us. And we're going to look at those two types of verbs today. All right? Now, we know that Mean Jean did some pretty mean things.
Yep.
Let's look at this. Who can read the first sentence for me? Isabella?
Say what? She asked.
Excellent. And the next one, Veronica.
Say who? She said.
Ooh. Oh, I know why I didn't finish that. I wondered whether you could finish it for me. Say you, she. What would be a good word?
Oh.
I used asked and I used said. Deandra?
Hollered.
Hollered.
Or shouted. Or yelled.
Okay, hang on. So I like hollered. Who gave us that one? Deandra, can you read this sentence?
Say you, she hollered.
Okay. Who could read it with shouted? Sean?
Say you, she shouted.
Excellent. Still not loud enough. Who can use it with yelled? Okay, Rachel.
Say you, she yelled.
Now, what makes you think that she should be hollering, shouting, or yelling? Nico?
Because there's an exclamation mark.
Ooh, an exclamation mark here. What else told us she should be shouting or hollering? Do you think she should have been shouting or hollering here and here?
No.
No? How many people say no? Anybody say yes? Remember, you need evidence for your answer.
I know why.
Mitchell, why?
Because they're all in capital letters.
Let's say it with me.
Say what? Say who? Say you.
So it just doesn't sound right if we just say asked. That's like this picture. Say what? She asked. let's look at what our author did in The Recess Queen, because we know that the Recess Queen is mean. Mean Jean, the Recess Queen. Mean Jean was Recess Queen, and nobody said any different. Nobody swung until Mean Jean swung. Nobody kicked until Mean Jean kicked. Nobody bounced until Mean Jean bounced. If kids ever crossed her, she'd push 'em and smush 'em, lollapaloosh 'em, hammer 'em, slammer 'em, kits and kajammer 'em. What types of words are those? What type of word that we've been studying? Sean?
Verbs.
Those are verbs. How do you everybody show me a push. Can we do a push? Perfect. Can we do a smush? Oh, can we do a lollapaloosh? Use your imaginations. How do you think she lollapalooshes people? Okay, how do you think? Well, hammer 'em. I'm afraid of that one. Slammer 'em. Kits and kajammer 'em. Oh my. Why do you think the author chose those words instead of words like push, shove, hit? Why do you think she used those words, Cole?
Because she wants us to like be attractive to them.
Are those attractive words?
Yeah. Yep.
They are?
No. Oh no.
But they're vivid.
Yeah.
They're colorful.
That's what I know.
That's what you meant to say. But what does she want us to think about Mean Jean? If someone pushed and shoved and kicked you, what would you say about them?
Oh.
Adam?
They're a bully.
Yeah, that they're bully, they're mean. But if they hammer them, slammer them, kits and jammer them, what would you say about them? Rachel?
She was the mean queen.
She was the mean queen. But if somebody outside pushed you, you'd say they were mean. But if somebody outside lollapalooshed you, what would you say? Mitchell?
100% mean and 0% nice.
Right. So as Mitchell said, if somebody's lollapalooshing you, you think they're 100% mean. So I think the author is saying Mean Jean just wasn't ordinary mean.
She was extra. 99. She was terribly mean.
Exactly.